Man, give me a rundown real quick because this one is for the people. Give me a rundown who you are, what you got going on, your clothing brand and everything.
For sure. So, like you said, I go by the name of Prynce, young fashion designer. I've been in the fashion industry for almost 5 years now. Right? It really became serious the past 2-3 years when COVID started. That's really where my brand changed, and I actually became somebody in the industry, I think, because at first people didn't really notice me. They didn't really know what I was doing. And Prynce as well, that's my son's name as well. So, Prynce Jr. So as soon as he was born, he's 3 now, right? As soon as he was born, I decided to name him Prynce, and really to stop seeing it as a business, but more like a family thing. You know what I mean?
I can definitely dig that.
That's definitely what really pushes me every day. And the other main reason why I started this was, I was in the street life. I was, doing stuff that I didn't need to do in life, thinking that was my route, But, I always asked myself, bro, like, what am I good at, And I couldn't find anything because teachers used to tell me that, yo, you're not good at anything. You'll never go to college. You know what I mean? So it was one of the hardest things when I was like, yo, I need to start a business. And I was trying to find out, like, yo, what am I good at? And I came down to people compliment me because of my clothes, like how I dress, right? I was like, I could put a normal white tee and some black pants and white shoes and like, yo, I like your drip today. You know what I mean?
You always had a sense of fashion about yourself.
Exactly, right? So that's what it came down to. I was like, damn, like maybe that's my calling in life, maybe something towards the fashion industry. So, I decided to go that route. I contacted a designer for a graphic designer, to start doing my logos and all that. I told him the idea. I was like, hey, I need something that represents Africa, something that represents the motherland. And if it can be a lion, like that's where I want to go, And from that lion, that's where the Untitled Chapter came from. I did my research, all the documentaries. I was studying lions. And I was like, damn, at the end of the day, a lion really needs to hunt or it's going to die. You know what I mean?
I was wondering which one came first. I was wondering if the message Untitled Chapter came first or the logo.
No, the logo came first. So the logo, the lion logo. I don't know if you saw just the lion with the Prynce under it.
Yeah, I seen it.
That one's the one that came first, and I ran with it for 3 years straight. And after that, I started really trying to study the lion. I was looking at documentaries, everything about the lion. I was trying to figure it out, like what's the fun facts about lions, and that's where the Untitled Chapter came out. I was like, yo, what does the lion believe in? What's the mentality of a lion? And that's really when
you got the crown on the lion now, though, don't you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's a lion with a crown where you see almost like half of his face. So you don't really know, like, you can't see his full face, right? So that's something too that I was like, damn, yeah, that makes sense to me. You know what I mean? Because they might not see the dark side of the life I was living, but you know what I mean? So it was like really thought of. That's one thing too, where I really wanted to even show people like, hey, I'm coming from nothing. And before, I never used to want to tell people like, hey, what I used to be doing in life and all that. But now, like, I embrace it, bro. Like, there's children detention centers that are contacting me to go speak with children. So I'm like, this is literally, if I had never went through my dark moments, I couldn't be inspiring kids right now that are in the same situation I was in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like I say, when you see this design here, it says saved by the press. And that's me, pressing my little logo. And that was a podcast I wanted to start, right? Just, to show people that you can actually get saved with a heat press, bro. Like, that's what saved me. My mom used to cry. My mom used to pray every day. And you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't affecting. It was maybe helping. But as soon as I got the heat press, bro, like, it opened my eyes. And I was willing to help people and build my own brand. Staying home at night, looking at people going partying every night. And just, it used to hurt me, bro. Because I used to live that life, you know what I mean? So
I know exactly where you're coming from, man.
You want to be nowadays, out there
in the mix with them people, man.
Exactly. And the same way as nowadays, I have boxes full of shirts in my trunk when I'm driving. You know what I mean? But I'm not sweating. You know what I mean? I'm not stressing. I'm not looking, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got kilos of shirts. You know what I mean?
I know you done had those days. I know you've had those days though where things going so good that hand to hand, man, you be money in your pocket. You be having.
I'm telling you,
am I doing something wrong?
I'm telling you, bro. And that was, you know, it took me a while for, you know, that transition, just that shit thing in me to stop, because I was so used to that, bro. It was part of my life to be stressing because I have something that I shouldn't have. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And as soon as I started seeing like the same thing in the shirt industry, like, yo, I can have kilos of shirts in my trunk. Like, I can literally go and sell shirts to people, like, you know what I mean? Like
the same exact way.
Bigger bags, but guess what? We're pushing them the same way. Nothing has changed. It's the same grind. Even the same promotion at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
So good question from this. Did you, as your transition happened, was you able to get a lot of your previous supporters from your previous life to transition with you?
No, man. You know, no, man. I think they kind of wanted me to stay in that lane, bro. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's fucked up to say, but yeah, I've strong, even my good friends, you know, the people that I used to pop the bottles with, I kind of felt like the transition that I did wasn't in their best interest. You know what I mean? So that's one thing too, that it was hard to swallow, bro. It was really hard to swallow.
Because you're dealing with a lot of people.
Yep, no, definitely.
With a lot of people. You assume you know a lot of people.
Exactly.
You assume you have a lot of friends.
Exactly. But starting my brand was really like, it opened my eyes, bro. That was really the turning point where I was like, damn, nobody got me. Nobody. Like, all these people that I was ready to die for, they would have been taking pictures as soon as I got stabbed or whatever. You know what I mean? They would have tried to take something to put on the gram so they can go viral. You know what I mean? But I realized that, bro, when I look at my orders, it's nobody that I know, man. It's really nobody that I know. It's really nobody that I was popping bottles with, you know. So, and that's
couldn't get too many of them. Your bottle poppers. Like,
no.
Hey, put this on while we pop the bottle.
Well, while we pop it, you know what I mean?
Hey, rock this while we pop the bottle.
You know?
No, I'm gonna go to the Gucci store, man. I just got this new Gucci.
Exactly. And I kind of still see it that, you know, the people that I was really down with, you know, they don't want my best interest in life. And the fact that they saw that I really transitioned, they would rather see me every weekend. Oh, I just came out. Oh, free Prynce. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I kind of started feeling like people were gaining value for writing that on Facebook. You know what I mean? Where I'm like, damn, it's free Prynce till it's free, huh? You know what I mean? Like, well, when I'm free, you know, there's no more support. Like, what's happening? Like, nobody's pulling up on me. They all, hey, when are we going to the club? When are we, like, you know what I mean? So I was like, damn, this is not really the life I'm trying to live, bro. And I knew I was, you know, I came in this world for a reason. I'm here to help people, and I'm here to make a difference. I'm here to change the world, bro. I'm not here to look for validation from people that don't really care about me. You know what I mean? Like I said, man, all my orders come from people that I really don't know, bro. You know, it's all random names that I never saw in my life, random cities that I've never been to in my life. So it is what it is at the end of the day. Like, most of people tell me, like, once you blow up, all those people will be, you know?
Yeah.
Some of them,
it comes back around.
Some of them might even have to hide and go buy it at the store, but they had access to me for 3-4 years. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. But it's all love at the end of the day, because that's really what made the character that I have now and pushed me to even grind more. When I realized that actually nobody had me, and I'm like, yo, the lion too, man, can be by himself, but guess what? He's gonna eat regardless. You know what I mean? So that's really how I saw it. But like coming back to the question you asked, right? Like, if the people that were supporting me when I was on the other side of the fence would have supported me now, I would have been a whole different person. You know what I
Like
mean?
you would just
Yep.
like if it would have been an easy transition to where
Yep.
exactly the same love you was getting from everybody when y'all was doing wrong.
Exactly.
Like you just transition that while you're doing good, like things would have been a whole totally different.
Oh yeah, for sure. I would have
Totally
took it to a
different way.
whole nother level. But guess what? Slowly but surely, man. That's how I see it. You know what I mean? Maybe
You
that's
building
not the
the
money.
foundation.
Exactly. Maybe that's not the money that God wanted me to put in my pockets. You know what I mean?
He just probably wanted different energy for what you was trying to do, man.
Exactly, bro. Like, now I learned how to use the online stuff. Now I have QuickBooks where like people around the world are just, clearing invoices. So I'm like, man, maybe that's the type of money God wanted to send my way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's definitely how I see it, man. Everything happens for a reason. You know what I mean?
What was your first taste of after you started the brand? What was your first taste of like, man, I think I might have something?
Man, let me show it to you. So the first taste was when COVID started, bro. Where like, I used to grind a lot and people knew that what I was preaching, the African community, the African culture, like people already knew that I was doing that, but they were not really showing me support because I don't think they were seeing the value that I could bring, right?
Yeah.
So as soon as George Floyd got killed, I remember, man, I was at home with one of my friends, right? And I kept saying that I can't breathe, hashtag, right? And in my head, I was like, yo, like, COVID has started, face masks are mandatory soon. So let me just put that slogan on a mask. And this was the mask, right? I still have two more, so this was the one.
Yeah, like it's like an obvious idea,
Mm-hmm. And the thing is, we did it next day. I started printing them the next day, and that's really when I saw my brand explode. It exploded. Like I was making $2,000 of sales off this every day. Every single day.
What was you selling them at?
I was selling them online and in person. There was a lineup. Like, so when we're talking about like the old life that I was living, it kind of gave me those type of vibes of being in a trap house where there's people coming at my house and they want to stay there. They're like, hey, I ordered a mask and they still want to stay there. You know what I mean? Like
they want to vibe with you.
Exactly. And at a certain point, there was a lineup where my landlord, he gave me a call like, yo, I'm looking at the cameras like, what's popping? I'm like, shit. Yeah. Off this only one. Just this one, bro.
You got a call?
Yes, sir. And the lineup was real. That's the thing. Like there was a lineup in front of my apartment. And I told the landlord, like, I could try to explain it to you, but you might not understand. So just come through. You know what I mean? I had to let him know to just come through. He came through. He saw whatever was happening. He was like, damn. And the funny thing is I started making money off my landlord. He was like, yo, I need custom stuff. So that was even a blow mind to me. I'm like, damn, this guy's been taking money from me all this fucking months. And now it's my turn. You know what I mean? I was like, yo, this is the lane I want to be in my whole life. You know what I mean? And so, the turning point too, I started getting the news calling me. They're all like, hey, we want to come see you and want to come see what you're doing because we heard that people are buying masks from a person that's doing it from home. Yeah. I was like, okay, bet. Like I used to wake up 20 missed calls. Oh, I'm like, damn. And that was the first time I hired people. So I asked my sister, my family members, friends. I was like, yo, I need help. I literally need help. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you have a support system. You have a support system.
And that's from there where I was like, okay, I'm seeing my little sister working, everybody's pressing, and I'm like, damn, now they can actually see the vision. Even for my mom, like before that, she wasn't seeing the vision. But now once she started seeing the lineup, my sister's like, Mom, I can't come home. Like, I'm still helping my brother, and it's crazy. Sending pictures. And that's really where I feel like I turned doubters into believers.
That's That sounds like something that'll do it, man. I'm not talking about like it's the showing. It's the showing that do it.
Exactly. And even the fun fact that people used to come like, hey, I ordered a mask, give them their mask, but they want to stay. You know what I mean? They ain't trying to leave.
Like it's the same process. It's the same process, but this all legal.
No, exactly.
Legit.
And yeah, the fact that, you know, the little face mask, we're putting it in the same little bag and we're bagging it up, you know, shipping it out. And so the crazy part too is I started looking at my website. I added on my website and I started seeing shops, like local shops ordering it. You know, all the weed stores, hey, we need 20 of these masks. I'm like, damn. I was selling them 20 each at that time, right?
You were selling the masks?
Yeah.
For 20 each?
Yeah. One was $20, right?
Hey, say, that's good right there, man.
So, you know what I mean?
That's a good market.
I literally felt like I was back to the trap house, bro.
That's a good market.
You know, so as it goes.
This is at the beginning of the pandemic.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's when people didn't want to wear the surgical masks. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So they were willing to get something custom by any means. And the other
caught
fun
on
part,
to it early.
Oh yeah. And the other fun part is I have a local supplier that had this mask and he had a lot of them. You know what I mean? He had a lot of them. I could just go on their website and see their inventory. And I was like, oh, okay, we're still good. No worries. Like, I never sold out. You know what I mean? I never had the opportunity to put sold out, bro. I couldn't. It was just, boom, hey, I need 200 more. Boom. Same day at my door. You know what I mean? So the only thing I was selling out was the vinyl, where I needed to run to Michael's every single day, bro. Like, yo, I need another roll. Right?
Man, that's good that you was able to catch it so early, man.
Like me, that was the luck I got, bro, because when nobody, even Walmart, didn't have masks when I was running these. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's what was happening, bro.
Was you linking in? Was you linking in with the contractors and stuff? Were you linking in through them, like through your website and stuff? Were they like coming? They were just like finding you through your website.
Yep, they were finding me through the website, online, Instagram, because people were buying the masks and taking a picture right away. Like the people were doing the marketing for me, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then everything started like adding up where they were doing a rally for George Floyd in my city, right?
Mm-hmm.
And next thing I know, the news is calling me again. They're like, hey, we heard that you're the one that's supplying all the masks for the people at the rally to protect them. I was like, damn, I didn't know that was me, but yeah, come through. You know what I mean? I'm like, come through.
Man, say.
Bro.
yeah, that's me.
Yeah, you know, because they were like, the people that are doing it told us that you were the one. I'm like, damn, I haven't even spoke with those people yet. But yo, y'all come through, man. Like, we gonna chop it up. You know what I mean? So they came through again and they keep doing the promotion for me, bro.
Was you getting good, like, did you have a good connect on your mask where you were getting good prices and stuff like that?
Oh yeah. The prices were amazing. Man. I was getting it for what, $2.86, I think, per mask.
Okay, yeah. That's
and at the time,
same down here.
Yeah, at that time, like that was really good because now, like, I get it for $1.80 now, right?
That was at that like two something was the highest was you paying at
at the time.
At the time and stuff, and this is like this is at the peak of the pandemic.
When initially they should have sold them to me $5 each because nobody had masks. You know what I mean? It was hard to get masks at that time, bro. Like, I don't know, like they would have gave it to me for $5, I would have still took it. Straight up. I had no choice. I couldn't order it from China and wait 3 months. It was blowing up right now. You know what I mean? And they had the supply, so I was like, man, it's a no-brainer. And I used to call them every day. Hey, I just want to make sure that the inventory on the website is accurate. You guys still have 1,000 boxes?
you calling them and making sure they orders
You
Oh, shit.
know?
Did y'all put that order in last week?
Yeah, so that was, you know, one of the most turning points in my life. And you know, my whole thing was, my dream was to have an embroidery machine. You know what I mean? That was my whole dream.
Bro, I seen that.
Yes,
I
sir.
seen that over there. So, and I'm gonna get. I promise, I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get
Yes,
to that,
sir.
man, because that I seen. I thought you was going through. You was outsourcing or something like that, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I seen the embroidery machine. I'm like, oh, we gonna chop it up. We gonna chop it up. So
It came from this, bro.
with your mask and everything that you build up off the mask and stuff, that's what transformed into the brand.
Yes, sir. And that's not what transformed into the brand, but that's what really helped the brand become what we are right now. Because let's say I used to outsource for my embroidery at first, right?
Yeah.
It was getting super expensive, and you know, the guy was getting busy as well on his end. He was not just doing mine, right? So it was hard to actually get an order and get it done ASAP and then ship it, right?
Yeah.
So at the same time, I was like, yo, maybe in 5-6 years, I'll buy an embroidery machine. But as soon as the Can't Breathe wave came, I looked into my account and I was like, wait a minute. I called the supplier. I'm like, the price that you gave me last time for the embroidery machine, is it still the same price? You know what I mean? They're like, yes, sir, still the same price. I'm like, bet, I'm ordering it today. And bro,
I need that.
I was like, man, I was thinking I was gonna get it in 6-7 years. That shit happened in 2 months, bro. I was like, fuck, you know. And the girl that I was with at the time, that I'm still with, actually, yeah. And I met her. You know, the crazy part is, I met her when she came to buy a Can't Breathe mask, bro.
and y'all linked up, y'all been linked up ever since then.
Yes, sir. Yes, siski.
She seen the vision.
Yo, bro, you know what I mean?
She seen the vision at an early.
Exactly. So yeah, so as soon as I get the machine, she saw me going through my times where I was waiting for the machine. I was stressed. I was like, damn, man, I never had like 15 grand come out of my account like that, and I don't have a tracking number. I don't have the product. You know what I mean? And I was stressing, bro. I was like, yo, that's my biggest investment. I could have went and put it on a house. You know what I mean? And I started tripping because I thought that, man, shit, is it a mistake that I just did, or like, what's up, you know? Because I had fucked up the bank.
Did you have any knowledge of the embroidery machine before you bought it?
No. I just knew it was my dream.
You knew it had to be. You knew you had to get it.
Yes, sir.
Hey, this is a lesson right here. This is a lesson right here, man. You know, go for it. Don't wait.
Oh yeah.
Don't wait for it. You got Hey, you got a dream, run it.
Exactly. And you know, I saw the opportunity, and even as soon as I got the machine, that's when I started realizing that shit, I needed some knowledge for this shit. You know what I mean? So it took me 3 weeks to actually turn it on and be comfortable to do something. Like, I couldn't, bro. I was like looking at it, I was like, damn, what the hell is this? Like, and the videos that the supplier sent me, they were like 2-minute videos. I'm like, how do you want me to understand?
What am I supposed to get from this? What?
and the main thing that gave me a headache was to thread the embroidery machine.
Threading?
To put all the threads in it. Oh, bro. I tried it at first. I was like, nah, man. I need to hire somebody to come and do this shit.
Nah.
Bro,
it was
I started looking on Facebook, like, to find somebody, a technician to come help me. They were all closed due to COVID. You know what I mean?
So you got the embroidery machine. You got the embroidery machine like in the midst of the COVID thing with the mask. Yep. You were still doing the mask heavy.
Yes, sir.
And everything.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So yeah, you weren't playing. Yeah. You weren't playing. Where you get the knowledge from?
For the machine or the embroidery machine?
For the machine.
Oh, YouTube, bro. I had to YouTube that. Like, I had to really sit down. But you know what? The best knowledge is when you turn it on, man.
Experience.
Yep, that's the best knowledge. I used to think that videos were gonna help me, but I was like 3 weeks in looking at the same videos. But until there was a guy that said, you know what? Your machine makes money when it's on. I looked at my girl. I'm like, damn. I'm like, yeah, I gotta go home. I told her I gotta go home.
That's all it took.
Yeah, that's all it took, bro. That guy was
money.
like,
it make money
when it's on. Yes, sir. I swear, till this day, I told my girl, like, yo, I gotta go home. You know, I was staying at her place. I was scared of looking at the machine, bro. I was scared.
You didn't want to turn it on. You didn't want to turn it on and mess it up.
Exactly, bro. Like, you know, it was the unknown, bro. You know what I mean? Like, no knowledge. And the fact that I knew that there was no professional company that I could contact and come assist me, I was like, damn, if I fuck it up now, like, what's my next step? You know what I mean?
Oh, so you weren't able to get that through the company and stuff, like the information that they give you wasn't really.
Nah, bro. Like, they were sending me videos. There was like, but it was like 2-minute videos, and I don't know. It was too fast, man. You know what I mean? It was just
not able to get what you need from it.
And I think due to COVID as well, like their staff was less staff, so I guess they couldn't really give a, you know, an onboarding process like they usually do, right? So
yeah,
I do assume that things had changed on their end as well. So
what was your first embroideries looking like? What was your first projects looking like?
Let me show it to you right now.
Okay.
But they were actually looking good. Let's see. Let's go under the first pile. This maybe was one of them, but not my first. This was kind of in the same lane, but that's not my first. Let me find you. Actually, my first ones were, how do you call those? Age tests, right? So these were my first designs.
Okay, and those were just like you were just getting the hang of it and stuff like that.
So this is called an age test. This is pretty much when you turn it around. I don't know if you can see it. Like at the back here, it shows you if your thread is if the tension of the thread is good. You know what I mean? Okay. So when you do an age test, it might look perfect in front, but when you turn it, you see that, hey, this one is missing some bobbin thread. So that means the tension is not right. You know what I mean? This one is, you know, it's not perfect, but you know. So yeah, the front might look good, but once you look at the back, it will tell you all the information about your tension, about the thread. You know what I mean?
Which one would be considered the best example of a good one?
The best example would be this one here, probably. The yellow one, gold.
Are those two different threads?
Yep. So you have the bobbin thread and the top thread as well, right? So they kind of have to work together, and you know what I mean, to create something like this. So yeah, I did a lot of the, you know what I mean? Like this is another one where, you know, and that was the first designs really that I was trying to. Oh, this one too.
Biggie, baby.
You know? Yes, sir. One of the most popular ones as well that let me see. I have so many in here, bro. Sometimes. So these ones as well. You know, online, I started selling them on Facebook. So this is what motivated me to just keep going. You know what I mean? Because I saw people were interested. They can't find this at the store.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Like, got a lot of good feedback. So got a lot of good feedback from those.
Exactly, and a lot of hate as well. But it was all love. I realized that.
You did.
Yeah, a lot of hate.
You ain't get you ain't had no issues, huh?
I used to sell a lot of like designs, even Louis Vuitton. You know what I mean? Where I just go on Google, I find their logo, print it, put it on a hoodie, and I sell it for $150. You know, and people were buying it like crazy, the Louis Vuitton one, right? And one day I received a letter of cease and desist from Louis V. And bro,
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah.
yo. And that's really where I was like, okay, yeah. But at the same time, that shit got me excited, bro. You know what I mean? I'm like, damn,
you're doing something.
I'm like, I got a letter from Louis V.
Hey, say, I'm doing something.
Yo,
hold up.
I wanted to put that letter on a shirt, bro. Like, that shit got me excited, man. I wanted to put it on a shirt.
That shit would have had me scared. I would have been like, oh shit.
But yo, my whole thing was, once that happens, I'll just stop and go to the next one.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That was my whole thing. As long as I don't keep going and I don't keep messing up with their shit, like, because obviously for them to send me that, they ordered it, they received it. They're like, nah, this is not ours. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was like, yo, guess what? I'm going to stop today. Let me deactivate this one. And, you know, let's jump on this one. You know what I mean?
Hey, that's live too. Like, okay.
You know?
What you think about these Pikachu?
Hey. Exactly. So just off that, bro, it really woke me up as well on how to market my products and how to, like, you know, understand how the consumers think. You know what I mean? Like, it was literally off a Gildan hoodie with a Louis V vinyl that I got off Staples. Oh, that's Staples Michaels. You know what I mean? Like, it just blew my mind. It blew my mind. No description on the hoodie, just as it is. And bro, people were paying $150.
You doing everything. You doing everything right there in house.
Exactly.
Pushing it
everything.
out.
Everything. In my living room, I had to remove some, you know, some chairs and shit. Like, nah, man, this we gonna be printing here. Like, yeah, nobody's sitting here to chill no more. Nobody's looking at TV here no more. You know what I mean?
We got things to accomplish, man. We on the mission.
Exactly.
Right, we on the mission. We on the mission.
And I was telling my family, like, nah, man, I don't need no sofa. I don't need none of that. Like, I'm gonna have my my print shop in my living room, and they're like, they thought I was crazy. They're like, where are we gonna sit when we come visit you? I'm like, don't worry about it. You know what I mean? Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about that.
No, exactly. And people used to think I was crazy, bro. You know what I mean? But my vision was just bigger. You know, so that's just what it was, bro. If I couldn't afford a store, like, bro, I'm gonna afford what I'm already paying. You know, I'm paying what, $1,500 a month for my my apartment. Why the hell wouldn't I like include everything in it? You know?
Do you envision a storefront
for sure
in the future?
For sure. Because, you know, at the same time when they say don't trap where you sleep, you know, that's kind of how I started seeing it. I was like, damn, the whole city knows exactly where I live. The whole city knows exactly what I'm up to. You know, they know exactly where everything is. You know what I mean? So I was like, damn. So from there, I started seeing that, yo, you know, I need to actually, like, you know, be. And even the fact that sometimes I feel like, man, when it's at home, I grind too much, bro. Where I need to actually be like, hey, at 5, we're closed. You know what I mean? Let me go take care of some other stuff at home and some family time and all that. And you know what I mean? But as soon as I get an order from home, man, I'm trying to do it right now. You know what I mean? I'm wondering, hey, do I have it at home? Like,
what is your community support look like to start, like, you know, because I feel like you got to have some community support for a good storefront.
Yeah. So, you know, I strongly think that the community doesn't support me as they should. You know, they did support me during the Black Lives Matter movement because it was a trend to support a Black-owned business. You know, it was a trend to support the community. But I definitely think that, let's say when I look at Filipinos and I look at Asian people, they might be like, hey, we see what Prynce is doing. Let's put money together and let's help him get his storefront. At least pay 2 months for him for the first, so he can start. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
I see that in a lot of communities, but unfortunately, I think that in our community, that's not how it is, man. They, you know, it's gonna change. I'm gonna keep pushing till, like, you know, maybe I have to ask them. You know what I mean?
You have
Maybe
to,
I
man.
just
I
need
feel
to.
like in our community, man, we have to. It's not just gonna be like that. We have to be that what we're looking for. You know, like
Exactly.
we have to show our people that hey, we can do this with each other.
Exactly.
You know, because just expecting it, I don't think that's our community ain't trained for that. Ain't
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Even like, let's say the few friends that I had that, you know, I try to bring on board with me to help me out. Like, it comes down to, they're gonna be like, oh no, I want to start my own clothing brand.
yeah.
I want to start my own. But yeah, like, you have to understand that one can blow up and then it's gonna be easier for you to start. But if you in the middle, you're already seeing, oh man, I want to make my own thing now. Like, I see how he's moving. I got a little bit of knowledge, and man, I want to start my own thing.
Every man for himself.
You know what I mean? So that's exactly what I see a lot in the community. Even just to go for when I started, you know, the logo was $80, right? From the designer. And I went to play ball with my friends. I was like, yo, we go to McDonald's after the basketball game. I'm like, yo, I want to start a brand. You know, I have hit up the designer for a logo. Like, are you guys down? And I had two of my good friends who were like, yeah, bro, man, let's get it, man. Yo, that's a good idea, man. Nah. Let us know whenever you're ready. And, you know, I'm like, okay, big bet, right? The invoice comes for the logo. I look at it, I'm like, oh, shit, $80, eh? And I go in my account, and I thought I had $100. I thought I had $100 at that time, bro. I look in the account, and there was a fee that tried to come through, and they took $40 off because I didn't have that. I don't know what happened, bro. But
the way my bank account set up,
yeah, the shit was weird. It was saying that I had $40 left.
so we gotta come together.
Exactly. I started stressing. I'm like, oh shit. The guy's like, yo, if you want me to send it to you, like, you know, you gotta clear the invoice. I'm like, shit. I contact my two friends, like, yo, it's $80 for the logos. You know, we can do divided by 3 and woo woo woo. You know, everything is beautiful. I never heard back from them, bro. Yeah. So that was
until you got the logo.
That was another turning point where I had to, like, feel vulnerable and go ask my mom, bro. You know, I had never, like, since 16, bro, I never wanted to ask money to my mom, bro. I was like, yo, I'm gonna figure it out. But now I'm like, damn, I can't go back to that life just in order to, you know what I mean, get $40.
I can dig it.
So that was when I was really like, damn. Like, it was the hardest thing, bro, asking my mom for it. And she's like, for what? Oh, shit. You know what I mean?
I bet you felt a little bit more comfortable explaining it as far as just like, man, look, I got a dream.
But, you know, I had to put it some other way. I had to explain this. Because I knew she was not going to see that dream. She was like, my nigga, I wanted you to finish school. I wanted you to go to university. Now you're telling me you got a dream, man.
So you want me to just give you my money for a picture?
So I really had to put it in some other ways, and for her to just have some empathy for me. I was like, man, see, we already ordered the logos. I was supposed to do this with my friends, but my friends ain't responding anymore.
By myself.
I'm like, mama, alone. Like, maybe it's the wrong friends, you know? I know you told me that a long time.
You need a little sympathy from her.
But, like, mama, like, it still has to be paid. You know what I mean?
I already ordered it.
Yeah, so, and she's like, and then she gave me advice again there. She's like, you know what? For $40, you don't need to add friends to your business. You know what I mean? She's like, you could have asked me that from the jump instead of trying to have people that are going to disappear on you. And I was like, damn, you're right. I'm like, yeah, you're definitely right. And that was something too that humbled me, bro, because I was like, damn, I just literally told my mom what's my goal, and I just showed her that I only had $40 in my in my bank. You know, so now she knew the situation.
Hey, but say that's a real moment right there.
You know, I had to promise her that, yeah, I'm gonna look for a job and I'm gonna pay you back ASAP. You know, I had to find a job at Canadian Tire, bro, where I was fixing bikes at the back. You know, I had never done that in my life, but I needed to get her that $40 back, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And yeah, that's really how it all started, bro. You know.
So you was working. You went and got you a job to support the dream. You had
Yes,
to go
sir.
get you a job to support the dream.
Yes, sir. I had to, man. I really had to, and I had to get my mom on that $40 back, bro. I had to get ASAP. You know what I mean?
Hey, where my money at?
You know, every day, bro. You're like, damn, my food is kind of salty.
Didn't you say we supposed to have what the clothing? I don't see nothing. What's up?
Exactly.
Nah, you got to make it happen. You got to make it happen, man.
And everything happens for a reason, bro. Like, you know, I used to think that I needed partners, but bro, I've been making magic happen by myself, bro. You know what I mean? And I've been taking myself accountable. I've been doing new things that my brand is changing me, bro. You know what I mean? It's almost been almost 2 months that I've stopped smoking weed. You know, I've literally started going to the gym.
I seen you on there doing your working out and stuff, man.
Bro, that is new to me. That's new to me, bro. Like, this is all, bro. Like, as soon as I put this on,
your brand, man.
And that's what I tell people, right? That, you know, I was smoking for 10 years. You know, I started smoking at a young age. And that was probably to cope with all the issues I had. You know, like, I was born in Rwanda during the genocide, right? So, like, we've been going through a lot. My dad got, like, killed during the genocide and all that. So I always had trauma in my head. You know what I mean? So I've been always smoking. I used to always take the weed to kind of, like, forget about my issues, forget about my problems, and not even be paranoid because of the type of lifestyle I was living. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, I tell people that, yo, in life, you can want to stop something, but you need a purpose that's bigger than what you want to stop. You know what I mean? And before I had that purpose, bro, I could never stop. I used to say it every weekend. Yo, I'm stopping, man. This is the last gram, bro. This is the last gram, bro. You know what I mean? But I never pulled through till literally the day that I was looking at my orders on the table and they were looking at me. And I was like, shit. Why hasn't all this shit been shipped out yet? You know what I mean? And I'm like, damn, I'm procrastinating, bro. Like, this is not real. God is sending me a sign to, like, yo, I got you, bro. You know what I mean? But my fucking table is full of orders. I'm like, nah, man, I gotta compete with Amazon, bro. Like, it's either I keep smoking or I keep following my dream. And I had one choice, bro, and it's been 2 months now, bro, and you know, I feel great. I feel like everything is adding up ever since I stopped. Everything is adding up, bro.
Man,
everything.
I salute you. I salute you for that.
And that was the turning point, bro. It was literally visioning that, hey, I have a bigger purpose and all these little things that I'm doing. And I literally have to, like, you know, trade it. Either I keep doing this or I do what I'm called to do, bro. And that was literally what changed my life. And every single day I look at this Hunto Starve and I know that it's bigger than a brand, bro. You know what I mean? This is literally something that got me out of the streets. It's something that removed my addictions. Like, people might not see it the same way as I see it, but this is going to change the world. Like, I have a nonprofit that I'm starting soon that I have already started, but, you know, it's literally to help the world. And the slogan is fashion will change the world. You know what I mean?
Hey, Sam, I could definitely dig that, man. I can
Yes,
definitely dig that, man. So it's like, as you're growing, it's turning you. Your brand is turning you into what you need to be, and what you're trying to be.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? You're growing with your brain.
Pretty much. Even my brain is teaching me stuff about me that I didn't know. You know what I mean? I'm like, damn, okay. This is actually who I used. I always been like this, but I couldn't show it to the people. You know what I mean? Because I was stuck into my little trapaholic head. I was stuck into my little party head. And bro, I had something bigger. Because even when I used to be with like my old friends, I used to always be like, yo, we should try selling this. But like, no, yo, let's go see these bitches tomorrow. You know, they always cut off my ideas.
Yeah.
And that's when I realized, like, bro, I always been the same person. I was just not in the right state of mind and not around the right people. But I've always been like this, you know, always been the person that wants to help the community, always been the person that wants to make change. But I was just with people that didn't think like me. Their mind wasn't aligned where my mind was at. You know what I mean?
It wasn't growing. It wasn't growing how your mind was growing. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Not saying that it's not, but at the particular moment,
exactly.
You're just not on the same wavelength.
No, exactly, bro. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like I say, it comes back around, man, because everybody has to go through the journey. It'll come back around where all those people, like, y'all gonna be, man, y'all, I'm telling you, man, y'all gonna realign, man. They're gonna see your growth. Just like you saying, the city is starting to see your growth.
Exactly.
Stuff like that. And it's gonna come, they're gonna come right back around, man, and they're gonna be on there, they're gonna be right there on the same wavelength as you.
Exactly.
And bro, you're
pretty much. And I just keep pushing, bro, and keep helping people. That's my main thing. I'm gonna be feeding the homeless probably this weekend, where I'm gonna go buy for $300 of pitas, bro. And guess what? That might have been my profit for this week, but I'm gonna give it to the homeless, bro. I'm gonna give it to the homeless. Like, I'm gonna go buy nice pitas, man, chicken pitas, bro. Put some hot sauce in that shit. And, you know what I mean?
Hey, that's real right there. Hey, with your selling and stuff, man. So you do a lot of your advertising, marketing and stuff is online.
Online.
You know what I'm saying? Do you do paid marketing and advertising?
Not yet. I think my Facebook has an issue where I need to resolve it actually ASAP, and I will start doing that, because you know that's the way to go if you want to reach more people. But most of the time, bro, Instagram, you know, I might post some funny stuff, but at the end of the day, I'm promoting my brand. You know what I mean? I might post some little stuff, just, you know. But yeah, for now, it's literally just social media and just trying to learn all the platforms that I can use and, you know, make it work, right?
What's your most successful and profitable platform?
My most profitable platform, I think it's TikTok, bro.
Oh, straight up?
Yep, I think it's TikTok.
How long you been on TikTok?
Man, not long enough, man. It's only been a few months, bro.
Yeah. Hey, that TikTok.
Yeah, you know, when TikTok somebody says I'm gonna support you, they actually do, bro. And that's something that I had never seen on Instagram, and I've been there since I started.
Facebook and Instagram.
Exactly, right? So TikTok, like, man, the amount of love that I get there off a video that I did for somebody else or whatever, like, it's ridiculous, man. And I'm like, yo, you know, people are actually ordering from TikTok. And when I look at my analytics and I see TikTok is up, I'm like, you know, yeah, TikTok, I don't know, man. I don't know, but the love seems real on TikTok.
I don't know what's going on over there, man. People be trying to, I do an interview, people try to get me to explain it, and I can't even explain it.
Me too.
There's something going on over there on TikTok.
Yeah, no, exactly.
I don't know what it is. It's a lot of love over there, man.
For sure.
A lot of love. It's a lot of support.
For sure. And let's say the same videos I could post on TikTok and I post somewhere else, I might not get any engagement to it. You know what I mean? So I'm like, damn, there's something going on TikTok. Like, there's a community support. There's a artistic support where people love crafters, I guess, or people that are actually doing something. But yeah, I was happy, bro. I used to think TikTok was a dancing app, bro.
Hey,
You know, I used to think that if I go on there, I need to start busting some moves, bro.
I thought the same thing. I thought the same thing. Don't get me wrong. It still kind of is. And if you do get the chance, hey, you do need to bust some moves. Hey, I know you look like you used to groove in the club.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh
Yeah,
yeah.
you look like you used to groove in the club. So,
Oh,
you gotta have to bring that energy.
I have one video coming soon. I might post it today just for the hell of it.
Mine slowly but surely. I'm coming into my feeling, my vibe. Where I'm getting a little bit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Bit looser. I'm telling you what. In about a month, you're gonna see me post a full video.
I'm telling you.
Whole TikTok dance.
Yo, we have to, bro.
It makes you, man. It's the energy, man. It's the energy that's going on over there.
And
man.
it gets you out of your comfort zone too, man. That's one thing that I really appreciate, bro, from TikTok is, you know, the comfort zone. Sometimes you need to get out of that shit, bro. You know what I mean?
Man. Yeah, man. I definitely believe that. I definitely believe that.
Man. There's definitely things that I might do on TikTok that I would have never done if TikTok didn't exist. You know what I mean? Where
it's things on TikTok. I never post on Facebook. I would have never posted on Instagram and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like discovering TikTok is growing. It's making me rediscover Instagram and Facebook slowly but surely.
And you know what's funny? All those apps are copying TikTok now because they know where it's at, man. They know where it's at, bro. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Like the growth on TikTok is ridiculous. They make way more money than all those apps combined.
Yeah.
Combined, bro. Facebook, Google, all combined. TikTok makes more money than them, bro. So I was like, wait a minute. That's where I gotta be, man. That's where I gotta be.
Hey, I'm telling you, man. YouTube, man. What's up with you in YouTube?
Man, YouTube, I definitely know that it's a good platform. I definitely know that, you know, YouTube could bless me a lot. But I haven't been really tapped in like I should. You know what I mean? But I have the YouTube page going. I have been having it for a minute. Sometimes I do post my little reels or my little TikTok videos on it. It's Prynce Clothing, right?
It's Prynce Clothing?
Yes, sir. And yeah, I just need to focus and actually, like, you know, post real content on YouTube, I guess. Even like tutorials of how I do stuff, or even give more personal stories like just I'm doing right now with you, telling them how I started. And that's what people want to see on YouTube, you know, because what I post the most on YouTube is the shorts, right? So it's like 7 seconds, you know, and stuff like that, right? But as soon as I start posting a little bit more about me, my personal life, or personal how I do stuff, or how I bought my embroidery machine and all that, you know, longer videos, I think that's when I'm gonna start really seeing the vision of YouTube, you know.
I think that's definitely something. I think that's definitely something as a businessman you gotta get into, man. I'm just experienced the YouTube thing myself, jumping into it, and I can already see how it's gonna help my business and my vision. What I'm trying to do and stuff like that, man. You know, and it gives people, like you say, a more in-depth look into your brand, into who you are, and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You get the full, longer videos, like you get to explain more about everything.
No, exactly. But YouTube is definitely a platform that I know the value of YouTube. Like, I've been knowing it, and you know what I mean? I just need to actually jump and, you know, start doing it, you know, start filming more content and like show people how I do it, you know, like, hey, you want to learn how a heat press works? Do a video on it. You know what I mean? Hey, you want to know which type of transfers I'm using? Do a video on it. Like, you know, most of the time I could always like even film what I'm doing and just explain what I'm still doing it. But, you know, sometimes we just don't think of doing that.
And and you're right, man, because you learning. So you thinking people it's a lot of people that already know what you're trying to know.
Exactly.
The thing is, what you just learned, is a lot of people don't even know that.
True.
You know? And that little bit right there it's a thousands of people out there searching YouTube trying to find your energy
Exactly.
to deliver that message to them.
Exactly.
This is what I want to know too, man, with your
Mhm.
brand. I see the African influence on
Yep.
the brand. That's the culture, that's is
Yes, sir.
where you're from,
Yes, sir.
heritage.
Yes, sir.
You know
So
what I'm saying?
I was born in Rwanda, right? So during the genocide, and we had to move. I moved like at 4 years old, right? So my brand as well, it's something that's getting me closer to my continent. You know what I mean? And I always promise myself that I'm not gonna go back there if I don't have nothing to give or no value to bring back. So when I'm doing all this, my foundation that I just started, I will send you the logo. It's getting made right now, but it should have been made already. I have the Instagram page. It's called Prynce Africa Foundation. You know what I mean? And all that is building for me to go back to my country and I'm gonna be the Nike of Africa. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not playing with nobody, bro. I'm gonna be the Nike of Africa. You know what I mean? Where like, yay.
Hey, man.
Yes, sir.
Bro, I hear it in your voice, man.
Mm-hmm. Like that's the route I'm trying to take, bro. And everything is gonna add up. You know, everything is gonna add up. From me stopping smoking, from me leaving the streets, everything is gonna add up, bro. You know what I mean?
So you haven't been back since you left?
Never.
What
Never,
about
bro.
your parents?
Yep, my mom always goes back, and but me, never been back, bro. But again,
How old were you?
I was 4 when I left. Yeah.
Y'all straight to Canada?
We used to live like in Detroit in a hotel for like 3 months. Then we moved to Boston for like a year or so, and then we came to Canada.
Oh, so you've been in the States?
Yeah. That was my first stop when from Africa.
Oh, okay, man.
But again,
Canada.
like in Detroit, we lived in a hotel for 3 months, right? So it wasn't like having our own place or whatever. It was more like, hey, we need to escape somewhere, and that's where it is. And the funny part, when I used to talk to my mom, she explained to me that, when I took you guys to Uganda for a few years, I was doing the exact, like, she was doing the whole thing that where she took us. She went there by herself. She was trying to figure out like the route we were going to take. You know what I mean? So she had everything planned out. So us, when she came to pick us up and we dipped, we thought that shit, we're like, where are we going? How does she know all these places she's taking us? But my mom didn't know nothing before that. She had to do the trip by herself before, understand everything. She didn't even speak English, bro. She didn't speak English, bro. And so that's where I was like, damn. Okay.
By herself.
By herself, bro. And yeah, from that day when she explained to me that shit, bro, and she told it to me not a while ago, where I was like, fuck, that's fucked up. You know what I mean? I'm like, that's super fucked up. Now I gotta do everything so you retire this year, man. Like, I don't give a fuck. You gotta retire and take the plane as much as you want, man. Go wherever the fuck you wanna go. You know what I mean? Like, life can't be hard for you, man. It really can't. You know what I mean?
Deserves it, man. She deserved that,
bro.
She deserved that, man. What about your old man?
Oh, man. You know what's fucked up with my old man is the army came, they took him, and I never saw him again.
Before y'all even left?
Yep, at 3. They came, they took him, and yeah, bro, I never saw him again. I never heard of him again. And the crazy part is my mom used to always like leave us in places, and she goes back to Rwanda to look for him, right? And after a few years, there's a person in the army that was like, he knew my mom, he knew our family, and he just told her like, yo, like, I've been seeing you coming back here and all that, but you gotta stop looking for him. You know what I mean? That's the only thing that made her stop. It was the fact that that person looked her straight in the eyes, and he told her like, yo, I'm sorry, but like, stop. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's not worth it. She was going into all the prisons everywhere trying to find him, bro. And yeah, like, just disappeared, bro. At 3, I remember that scene in my head when they came, and you know, I was 3 years old, bro. I still remember that scene, bro. Like it was yesterday, bro. You know what I mean?
Damn, man. Yeah,
And you
man.
know, if my dad had never grinded like he was doing, we couldn't be here. We would have never had the money to, you know, just fly out like that. You needed to be like in a refugee camp in order to you know, be able to leave the country.
So
Right?
he was already working on the way for y'all before.
Yeah. No, he had all his bricks laid perfectly. All my mom had to do is go to the bank and we're gone.
Man, that's what's up.
Yeah. You know, so all that is all praise to him, bro. Like, you know, without him, we would have been probably dead already, or we would have had to go through refugee camps. And I definitely know that, you know, it's not something easy to go through that process. And you know what I mean? But even to get my citizenship in Canada, it was so hard because they were like, you guys flew here. And
how y'all end up in Canada?
Oh, so after all that, my mom had a friend in Canada that was like, hey, you guys should come here. It's easier to get the papers, you know, the citizenships and all that, right?
Yeah.
So my mom was like, all right, big bet. Let's go to Canada. And boom, we went to Canada. And even there, it became hard to get the papers because they were like, hey, you guys are not refugees. Like, we can see it on the passports that you guys were, like, you know what I mean?
Y'all moving around.
Yeah, y'all been moving as soon as the genocide started. So they couldn't understand why we were acting like, hey, we need help. Like, you know what I mean? But my mom kept explaining, like, if we go back, we're going to get killed. You know what I mean? Like, the daddy's already disappeared. And I can't even say he's dead. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I never buried him, bro. Yeah, like.
No, I can do that.
Yeah, that's the fucked up part in my life. And that's probably another reason why I used to smoke like that and drink like that. You know what I mean? Because once you come in countries like this, they don't take you to therapy. They're not like, oh, shit, you guys are coming from a war zone. You guys should take therapy for the kids because, or else once they grow up, they might turn into the streets because they have nothing. No, they don't do that, bro. They give you a little postcard showing you like, hey, welcome to Canada. You're good now, but you know what I
mean? Hope you enjoy yourself.
Exactly. And send us to the hood, right? Like, everything is built for us to be how we are, bro, and to not make us grow and make us stay here, not even go back to our country. You know what I mean? Like, the whole system is built for us to not go back, to become Canadians. You know what I mean? That's how it is. Because once you realize, once people are here, they never go back. Even the ones that have the knowledge to make a change back home, they don't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So there's something, either we get brainwashed and we don't know what's happening, but they know what's happening. You know what I mean? Because all we need is us to go back home, bro. That's all we need, bro. Even if you're a janitor, man, go back home, be a janitor right there, bro. You know what I mean? Like, no matter what you're doing, if we all decide to go back home is United States of Africa now, bro. You know what I mean?
So what's going on back home though? Like that, I think that a lot of people probably scared of the not knowing.
Man, you know what I came to understand? I came to understand that people back home look happier than I am here, bro. You know what I mean? As much as we can say that there's no security, there's no security here neither, bro. You know what I mean? They just use different tactics here that we might not understand, but yeah, bro, like it's corrupted everywhere, man. It's corrupted everywhere, bro.
Everywhere. You're not gonna miss that.
Yeah, we tend to think that Africa is more corrupted, but nah, bro. Guess what? They work with the companies here to corrupt Africa. You know what I mean? They work with the major people. So I kind of feel like that's a scarcity that they put into us, you know? Back then, when you wanted to go to Africa, they're like, oh, you need to take 5 vaccines. But what the fuck when I have to go to Mexico? It's only 1. You know?
What the hell going on? What's going on in Africa? I gotta take 5. You know what? I'm chill.
You know, exactly. Like, oh man, I'm gonna just go to Mexico. It's cheaper, and I only need 1, bro.
And I only got to take 1.
Exactly. Right. So I definitely know that they have an agenda, that they definitely know what they're doing. But at the end of the day, like for me, I'm gonna keep laying my bricks, and I'm gonna go back home, and I'm gonna help Africa for real, bro. I'm gonna literally help Africa for real. You know what I mean?
And the brand, your clothing brand, gonna be able to do all that for you, man.
Exactly.
And put you in
Exactly.
that position to make those changes.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
I
And
can definitely
hopefully it will happen sooner than we expect. But man, every day I wake up and that's the drive pretty much, man. I need to help people and the people will help me. That's how I see it now.
Man, I'm telling you, man, I've been on the page, I've been on all the social media sites, man. I've been on everything. I've been taking all the Prynce clothing energy in
Yes, sir.
today and yesterday, man. And I'm telling you, man, I get the vibe, bro.
Okay.
I get the vibe, man. I can feel the vibes of the brand itself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It gives you that sense.
Exactly.
King, royalty, more. You know what I'm saying? Motivation.
Exactly, bro.
Hunger, hustle, get it. You know?
And that's what I'm trying to bring at the gym too. Like nowadays people see me at the gym and you know, they gotta look at the shirt and they all trying to read it. And I see that it's playing something in their head. Because it's not Gymshark, it's not Nike. You know what I mean? So every single time that I'm walking, I see how somebody's looking at it and he's ringing it in his mind and he's like, Hunto Starve. Okay. You know what I mean?
I was looking at the different, bro, you got the people. The people, your vision is looking like, bro, I'm seeing from black people, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm seeing fishermen.
Yes, sir.
Bro, I see you not limiting yourself. You're not putting yourself in a box either.
Nah, bro.
I like that.
Like, man, this is
I like that.
kind
and
of like
still,
just do
and
it.
it's still with the got the Prynce, the African vibe,
Yes,
but
sir.
you're not.
No. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's bigger than that. Way bigger.
You're not just limited it.
Nah, absolutely not.
I
Absolutely
like that.
not, man. And that's something too that I'm working on still, because some people might see the image and be like, oh man, I'm not too sure if I should wear this because I'm not from Africa.
Yeah.
And I always have to explain to them like, hey, let me put it down like this, you know. And I explain to them like, Hunto Starve, that's just like a just do it, you know what I mean? And I tell them the vision. I'm like, yo, you know, every time I wake up at 6 a.m. when I want to, you know, when I'm working or whatever, and I'm making my coffee, right? And that's something I do every day. And I look through the window and I see this little kid jogging every day, right? And I explain to them like, that's Hunto Starve to me. You know what I mean? And that little kid, he's not from Africa, he's not from nowhere. But every single time that I put my coffee on and I open the blinds and I see him, I'm like, that's Hunto Starve. And guess what? The day I'm not gonna see that kid running, my coffee's not gonna taste the same. You know what I mean? And that's really what I tell people, man. You might be a doctor. You can relate to this, bro. If you're studying about how to fucking do surgery every morning before you get there, that's Hunto Starve to me, bro. You know what I mean? If you're a teacher and you're learning your craft before you get to school, like, to me, that's Hunto Starve, because most of them are not doing it. They're still sleeping right now. You know what I mean? So it's literally, Hunto Starve is doing what other people are not doing and really pushing yourself to get what you want, bro. That's literally what it is. And I will never want people to think that that's just for Africans or that's just for black people. You know what I mean? I'm like, nah, bro. I want to see you at the gym. Leave all that Gymshark alone, man. Leave Nike alone, bro. Hit me up. Like, you know what I mean? Hunto Starve, I swear to God, you're going to feel way more powerful, man, once you're in the gym with this. Like, it's bigger than a brand, bro. You know what I mean? No marketing. I'm not here pushing millions of dollars to get it in your face. I'm actually putting in the work to get it in your face. You know what I mean?
Message. The vibe, the energy.
Bro,
I'm giving you a movement.
One day I'll go to the gym and I'll just give away shirts, bro. Like, hey, here you go, man. Here you go. I saw you always working hard. Here you go, bro. Here you go. And guess what? Nike won't do that, bro. But you're still going to be supporting them. You know what I mean? Like, it's different. It's different. And I feel like people are starting to see that, yo, I'm actually a human being. I'm actually somebody that cares about the people that support me and cares about the world. You know what I mean? Like there's sometimes people are like, yo, your clothes are as expensive as Nike. You know what? In my head, I'm like, damn, bro. Do you realize that I'm the one in my basement making it? Do you realize that this is not a child making your clothes, bro? Do you even know who made that shirt you're wearing, bro? You know what I mean? Like, support me. I might even do a video just for you. Like, support me and just see what comes after that. Like, you know what I mean? But don't compare me to no Nike, bro. I'm not Nike, bro. You know what I mean?
And that's good. Hey, and I was looking at all the clothing and stuff, man, and it looks like good quality stuff too, man. It don't look,
Sir.
it's not looking cheap to me, bro.
Nah,
it's
bro.
not looking cheap to me, man. It's looking like good quality stuff. You going through you outsourcing, you locally? Are you buying locally? You shopping locally with that?
I'm buying from the same supplier that got me the masks, bro. I'm down with them forever, bro.
That's what's up.
You know what I mean? Like, I might even send them some donuts today just for the hell of it, bro. You know?
Hey, you gotta build those type of bonds.
Yo, bro. You know what I mean? It's Friday. Maybe somebody's hungry at the office, man. I might just go on my Uber Eats and send some donuts right there, bro. Like, yo, from Prynce Clothing, man. You already know, man.
It's all local.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I like that. I like that, man. Is that more convenient for you doing local?
100%, because most of my products, I don't even have them in hand. When somebody orders them, I make them.
As they order.
You know what I mean? Yep. So, making it local, like let's say I have a few orders today, I'm receiving my package today. You know what I mean? Yeah. So like if I need 200 hoodies, I'm getting them today. You know what I mean? So that's the difference exactly. And that's the difference that I saw with keeping it local, is the fact that even for my masks, I never sold out, but I was pushing more masks than anybody else in this world. And never in my life did I write sold out, bro. Never in my life. Till this day, bro.
As long as they good, you good.
Exactly. And now even the supplier gives me special discounts. I'm like, damn. Like, I would have never reached this point if, I didn't see that little vision. Everything happens for a reason at the end of the day, bro. Everything happens for a reason. Oh, yeah. You know what I mean? Just always see it as a blessing. And even the bad things, see it as a blessing. It will definitely rewire your brain.
I can definitely dig that. Mm-hmm. I can definitely dig that, man. It all happened for a reason, man. And then can't nobody stop the plan. Can't nobody stop what God got planned for you, man.
No, exactly.
If you want it, go get it and let it happen.
Exactly, bro. Like there's certain things that we have zero control. There's other things that we have 100% control, bro. Just take care of what you have control, man. You know what I mean?
Since we done did the chop up, I'm gonna ask you a couple questions just to get some just clear up stuff, cleaned up and stuff like that. What's your favorite product, the favorite thing that you've made out of all your pieces? What's your favorite one?
My favorite one will definitely be the Hunter Starve embroidery.
The Hunter Starve embroidery?
Yeah.
The Hunter Starve hoodie?
Yep, the hoodie. That's definitely like, man, I just see magic in that one every single day, bro.
You rocking that one. Do you have any influencers? Do you have some people, maybe some brands or things that influenced you, inspired you?
Some brands, for sure. Kanye West. Kanye West is one of my biggest influence in life. From the music side to the fashion side, right? He's definitely somebody that inspires me, and not because of his products, like just of the way he thinks. Like his interviews, bro. I rewatch them. Kanye is, he's a major influence in my life for sure.
Who was The guy, I don't even want to say his name wrong. He just passed away.
Virgil.
Virgil. It is
Yep.
Virgil.
Again, him as well. I got to know him from Kanye West. He used to work for Kanye West, right? And anybody that Kanye introduced, I'm like, yeah, that's somebody. Let me look into him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, yeah, lately I had done a design actually for Virgil where I inspired myself from one of his collections. It's he kind of used like a French name. It's called Department de la Galerie. I think something like that. The gallery department, right? In French.
Yeah, I seen that one.
Yeah. So me, I kind of put a spin to it and I put the street department in French, right? So département de la rue. You know what I mean? Because I speak French too, so.
Did you that's part of the Canada thing?
Yeah.
Over there?
Yeah. Because I lived in Quebec City, where that's pretty much just French, right? So yeah, Virgil as well, like we were saying, man, like that design I had designed it a few weeks ago before he passed, and I was like, man, I gotta drop this, but I kept procrastinating, bro. I kept like it was just still on my hanger thing, right? And one day I'm online. I'm scrolling and I keep seeing people posting his picture, but I'm not really reading the caption, right? Yeah. And then I came across one post where he had like, those angels on it, and he had the picture of Virgil. I'm like, hey, wait a minute. And then I started reading. I'm like, I'm like, what the fuck? Because you know what's crazy? I had already planned like my caption. I had tagged his name. I'm like, yo, maybe like this is something that he's gonna see, and that might be my, you know what I mean? Like I had the caption already and all that, and that's really something that I was like, oh, okay. So the fact that I waited all this time, I didn't even know what the fuck he was dealing with in life, and I kept waiting, and boom, now it's too late. Even if I tagged him, right? But now nothing is gonna happen, my G. Nothing is gonna happen now, bro, because you might have waited a little bit too long. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's really something too that was like, yo, I need to take this designing shit seriously, and when I have great ideas, drop them.
Take advantage of the opportunity, man, and don't
wait for somebody to pass. If he's inspiring you, like show it to him right now. Give him his flowers right now, bro.
Who is somebody you would like to see your clothing on, man?
Somebody I would like to see my clothes on. Yeah, that would be Kanye, bro.
Yeah.
Everything he touches becomes something. Everything he talks about becomes something, bro. So, like, man, he went on Drink Champs. They became #1. Boom! Next day. So, Kanye definitely.
You didn't tell me. Everybody knew that was going to happen. They knew that was going to happen.
Yeah, everybody knew it.
Even
when he hit the joint, I was like, oh! The price is going up.
Hey, he took a shot and he hit the blood.
Yo,
and I was like, classic Kanye interview.
Exactly.
Classic.
And you know what, man? Somebody else that I would want to see rock my brand is my dad, bro. What the fuck? I even forgot, man. Like for real.
Yeah, we gonna have to run that one back, man.
For real. Like for real. You know
I'm gonna have to edit. I'm gonna have to chop that one up and put that with the.
I'm telling you, bro. You know what I mean? Like
for
that's
real,
one
man.
person that, yeah, bro. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Straight up on that one.
Big facts.
Hell yeah. Which T-shirt? Yeah. Which clothing piece have you got the best feedback from?
The best feedback? Oh, the best feedback or the most feedback?
The best feedback.
The best feedback. The best feedback. Definitely the Hunter Starve.
The Hunter Starve?
Yes, sir.
Most feedback.
The most, there was a design that I did, it was fuck slavery, right? So it was like two hands like this in handcuffs that were doing the U for the fuck. I will send it to you. And I did that design when I think there was all these stories in Libya about slavery.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, as soon as I posted that one, bro, it went crazy. I had people in Libya contacting me. I was like, yo, You know,
You
yeah,
was
that
doing
one.
you was doing the tagging and everything, and you was relating it to that and
Yes,
everything.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And that one, I think, was the one that I got like the most feedback for sure. Yeah, I'll
Do
have to
you have?
send it to you.
Is it a big African culture over there in Canada?
In
Like,
Canada?
yeah, like you know, it's as far as like, is it a lot of
Yep.
Africans over there
Yep. Yep. Yep.
that
100%.
you're able to interact with and relate to any struggle that you can relate to?
Definitely, definitely. But I strongly think that, you know, our community, when they know you, it's like they're just waiting for you to blow up in order to like actually like support and show you that they relate to your stuff. You know what I mean? Like,
Even the African community over there, because it's like, you know, you
yeah.
when people don't know you and they can like just see you online and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? I think people like they bond to you more and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. I feel like the, you know, the community, that the African community here that knows me, they they probably promote my stuff on the low, you know, when I'm not there, but they're not the type to be like, yo, keep going, man. Like, I received that more from even the white community, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like they push me more than my fellow colleagues. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
so, but again, respectfully, you know, sometimes that's all you need. Sometimes, you know, it's the same way as when you say that family is not going to support you as the same as a stranger.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So, you know, when I started my brand, I thought that, you know, black people were gonna support me like crazy, because in my head, I had never seen some streetwear clothes like mine that related to us.
Yeah.
I had never. So that's one of the things too that made me start. So in my head, I thought like, oh man, this is for the culture. Like, yo, the culture gonna rock with this for sure, for sure. You know what I mean?
Gotta love it.
But as I kept going, I felt like, damn, I felt like they were just looking. You know what I mean?
I see you.
Exactly. Just like I see you, you see them at the club, they're like, oh shit, I saw what you posted. But why didn't you like it? Why didn't you comment?
Man, say.
So that was one thing too, where I'm like, damn, y'all are so quick to say that you saw what I posted, but man, you didn't like it, you didn't comment on it. What did you do with it?
You didn't share it.
Exactly. What did you do with it, bro? You know, and usually I used to be like, oh, thank you. But now I definitely ask, like, hey, did you like it? Like, you know what I mean? I used to just be like, yo, thanks, bro, respect, man, mad respect, man, and. But now in my head, I'm like, yo, do you like it? No? Why? What can I do better for you to like it? Now I challenge them, bro. Now I'm tired of all this shit, bro. I challenge people now. You know what I mean? Because I'm tired of fake love, bro. I'm tired of the fake love, bro.
What's been your which hoodie? I know the 100 Stars is the most popular. Which exact one was the most sold? Like what's sold the most?
Okay, so that would be the original Prynce, the maroon hoodie.
The maroon,
Yep.
100 Stars.
No, original Prynce. So that's with
the
Prynce
original
line.
Prynce.
Yep.
Oh, straight up.
Yep. So.
Oh, that's cool. So the logo.
Yeah, yes, sir. The original logo.
Man, say that's good feedback right there, bro.
Yes, sir. But you know what's crazy? I used to only do like black and white. You know what I mean? And the day, I think it's even a girl that was like, hey, you should do the burgundy. Oh, yeah, big bet, man. The supplier has it. Why not? You know what I mean?
Why not?
I did the burgundy. I posted it, and boom, everybody started fucking with it. Even yesterday, I made 2 orders of it, just that one, right? And yeah, I don't know what's with maroon, bro. That color, I don't know. It has something special.
Man, that's a good sign. I feel like that's a good sign to the logo.
Mm-hmm.
Because man, that means you rocking with me.
Exactly.
You know, like
Mm-hmm.
you got the logo and you rocking the logo.
Exactly.
Not the message.
Mm-hmm.
The logo.
And I get that a lot too, where people are like, oh no, you know, I want the original one. I'm like, oh, okay. You know, I'm like, you sure you don't want the Hunter Star? No. I like the lion on the original Prynce. I'm like, oh shit, okay, let's go that route. Let's go that route. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm.
What's another brand? What's another brand that you may admire? I know Kanye West.
Mm-hmm.
So what's another brand that you influence you, may influence you, inspire you a little bit, a brand, a clothing brand or something?
Quick like that. Let's FUBU.
You surprised me with that one.
Yep.
You surprised me with that one.
Yep.
You surprised me with that one. Yeah.
FUBU is definitely one of those brands that really inspired me.
Tell me, because I know I already know, but tell me why.
Mm-hmm. And the fact as well is I started learning about the creator of FUBU, and I started listening to his audiobooks and understanding how he did everything. That really like blew my mind, and I kind of like always was inspired by that and motivated by that as well, right? Because he used to have something where he called it the art of broke. You know what I mean? Where he explains how he made 5 shirts, and he used to go see artists when they're doing videos, LL Cool J and all of them, and he's like, hey, we got these shirts, just put this on for your video and just give it back to us, while we run it up, and once we blow up, we're sending you a box. You know what I mean? And I used to be like, Like I remember when I started, I was just trying to send it to like nice girls, like, yo, here you go. Just rock my shit, you know what I mean? But then I see how he was seeing it. He was like, yo, LL Cool J, this guy, they were all rocking it. We take it back home. We smell it. Okay, yeah, let's put it in the washer, dryer and shit, and let's go run it up again. And he was explaining how the art of broke is actually going to make you get there faster than, trying to give your clothes away. You know what I mean? So it was like, and when the video started dropping, he was like, everybody was like, hey, shit, everybody's rocking FUBU. LL Cool J is rocking FUBU. That guy too in New York is rocking FUBU. Wait, that guy in Harlem too? Like, everybody's rocking FUBU.
Yeah.
But none of them had the shirts. They all gave them back. You know what I mean? And that was something where I was like, damn. So literally, I could have one shirt, go outside, be like, hey, wear this shirt. I'm going to take a picture of you. Here's $5. Give it back. Do it to the same person. And every day, I could post somebody wearing the Hunter scarf, but a different person. And boom, my sales would triple up. And that's one thing that I was like, okay, this is the way I want to go, because I was broke. That little $40 that I had in my account, I was broke. But I was still trying to send people stuff that I didn't have. You know what I mean? So yeah, FUBU is there for me. FUBU is there for me. Bro. Shout out to Damon John, for real. For real.
Hey. You just sold that his documentary or his biography, bro. You just sold that, because I'm definitely going. I'm gonna go check that out.
Download the audiobook straight up.
I'm definitely going to check that out. What other methods have you used on your brand? What, like, as far as embroidery, the heat press, like, what all methods are you using on your brand?
Cut and sew.
Cut and sew.
Yeah. So having stuff tailored. Let me show you real quick. I'm gonna flip the camera.
All right. Okay.
Well, I have it.
I was checking that. I seen that.
Cut in half, and then put the African fabric on it as well there. So that's all my tailor, man. That's my guy. So yeah, that's some other stuff that I. Oh. Okay.
But you going deep into the clothes. So like you clothing brand for real. Like runway clothing brand type.
We try, because at the end of the day, I still don't see myself as a designer. You know what I mean? like certain designers have to go through spec arts or whatever they call it, spec arts or whatever, and you know they really have to really plan their collections. But I've been running with the same designs. I'm, you know what I mean? I've been running with the same designs ever since I started. Like I don't have a new collection with the new year or whatever. You know what I mean? Like I'm running this up till I die type of thing. But I feel like certain designers, they have the pressure to, oh my God, I need a SS21 collection. Oh my God, I need an SS22 collection. But me might just be the color of the hoodie that changes, but it's still gonna be the same logo, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I strongly think that, you know, I'm not there trying to figure out the design that people are gonna like. I go with what I feel is in my head, and that's what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Like I'm never gonna be designing for people. I'm never gonna be designing for somebody's approval. I'm gonna go with what's in my head and what I like, and that's what we're pushing. You know what I mean? So, like, we're still selling the original and the Hunter Star like this. We've been having this for how many years? But every single day there's somebody that thinks that it's new. You know what I mean?
And you get that vibe. You get that vibe.
Exactly.
That's the vibe of being consistent with your posts, being consistent with your marketing and advertising.
Exactly.
And stuff, keeping it in people's face.
Exactly.
So, man, besides your brand, are you helping other people with their brand? Are you doing custom orders and stuff like that? What else does your business consist of besides your brand?
Sir. So even there, it all started through COVID, where businesses realized that, hey, they couldn't find any masks nowhere. And I had masks. I was printing whatever I wanted on masks. So they started contacting me to do their masks, right? So I started doing like a face mask for my favorite weed shops, where I used to go spend my money every day. And they're like, hey, we're going to support you, man. We need masks. We need 200 masks. Can you do that? I'm like, yes, sir. You know what I mean? So I started generating even way more income with helping other businesses or helping individuals start their brand, right? Where they contact me and whatever I'm telling them, they go with it. Because now they saw what I did. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, now it's playing a major part. Every single day I wake up, I have inquiries, you know, about, hey, I'm starting my business. Hey, I have a restaurant. And all this, bro, it literally helps me position myself in life, where there's certain stores where I go to or certain restaurants where they're like, oh, it's Prynce? Yeah, give him the employee discount. Like, you know what I mean? You know, where I used to go to weed shops and they're like, oh no, it's on us. On you? Everything I took in the bag? Oh,
yeah.
Oh. You know what I mean? So even yesterday I went to this restaurant, this Jamaican restaurant, and she saw me. She's like, oh, it's Prynce? Bro, she had to grab an elastic to close the thing because it wasn't closing. Too much food. You know what I mean? And those are the stuff where sometimes I feel like even me just being great with people, bro, now they're starting to vibe with me more. They're like, hey, I want you to help us create our own thing. Because now they trust me, right? They've seen my products. They've seen the products that I do for other people. So that's when I created my other brand called the Embroidery Wave. So that's my printing company. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I will send it to you on Instagram as well. So it's called the Embroidery Wave. And literally that's just to separate my printing side and my brand. Because most of the time I used to get friends like, hey, can you give me a discount? You know, we know you. But now when I'm like, hey, contact the Embroidery Wave, send them an email, they'll send you an invoice. There's no more, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we had to cut that off.
All you gotta do is go hit the link.
The invoice is not Prynce Clothing, so we don't know each other like that anymore.
that ain't me. That's
exactly.
That's another entity over there.
You know what's crazy? I done stuff for my competitors, like my competition, bro. Where I literally, they ask me where I do it. I'm like, hey, send an email to them. They send me an email. I'm the same nigga responding to the email.
They don't even know.
Once they hear this, they might be like,
yeah, hey, I might have to chop it up.
You know? But that
Hey.
was, bro, that was a turning point in my life, because once it's time to pay the invoice, boom, the money just gets into your account directly. But before, it used to be hard.
You gotta talk to him. I gotta go through the motions with you.
Oh yeah, before it used to be hard, bro. Now it's like as soon as the invoice is sent, it's paid. No question asked, nothing. Just because I've separated both. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's I even did some like Tim Hortons. You know Tim Hortons?
Yeah.
I think you guys have that in the US?
The who that?
Tim Hortons. It's like a donut place. Like I guess you guys have like Dunkin' Donuts
Tim
and all
Hortons.
that.
Nah, we got Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah.
And we got Shipley's.
Yeah,
Krispy
so
Kremes.
Crispy, right? Yeah, so Tim Hortons is like our big thing here, right? And even them, like I made face masks for them, like you know. So that was something that taught me that, yo, bro, you're playing a major role in the community. Like you're actually like, you know, the same way as if maybe let's say no, they did give me the love, the flowers that I needed for sure during that time. But I would think maybe if it was somebody else or maybe somebody Caucasian, he would have been seen as a superhero for what he was doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, like a lot of businesses like had face masks from us. And guess what? If we're talking about protecting the community or protecting people, like, yeah, we played our part in it. Definitely played our part in it. You know what I mean?
I can definitely do that.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think there might come a time where, well, I'm pretty sure you can do both. You're doing both. But do you think like what will you probably end up leaning more towards, your brand or your business?
Basically the business at a certain point soon enough, I'm just gonna hire people and they're gonna take care of that. Like I've already put in the work that I think I needed to put into it. You know, I've placed everything in order like to just be able to train somebody, you know, a kid in high school or whatever, in college, and, you know, be like, hey, pull up at the store, go downstairs, and yeah, all the orders that are there, you know, you bang them up, you get paid, woo woo. But it's definitely not for me to be doing, you know what I mean? Because it takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of talking. But at the same time, I realized that my customer service is what brings people back. You know what I mean? So, like, it's like when you go get your hair cut at a barber shop, and you know the guy knows exactly what to do, you know, with your hairline and shit. Once you go back and he's like, no, I don't cut anymore, it's my guys, you might be like, bro, don't play with me now.
Yeah. No, it don't go like that.
Yeah, you know, so I'll still forever be on the customer side where, hey, there's an issue, give me a call. I'm going to be the one picking up. You know what I mean? And yeah, I'm going to make sure my staff makes sure that everything is right the next time. You know what I mean? Yeah. But for sure, I'm trying to kind of go away from printing, you know? Yeah.
More of the brand.
More the brand, and even there, more marketing. Just more marketing and looking for new customers and getting into stores. That's literally my next step for 2022 is I want to focus in getting into as much stores as I can. And literally, man, put this out there. You know, I want to travel. I want to go to Africa in a few countries, Nigeria, because when I look at my insights, Nigeria is there a lot. Nigeria is definitely, like, you know, part of the people that are looking at my stuff more than even Canada. So,
okay, so you got a following over there.
A big following in Africa, Nigeria, Ghana, and what was the other country? I think Mali, something like that. But yeah, they're definitely top 5. So I was like, oh, I even have to maybe switch my marketing because I'm marketing a lot to the US and Canada. But I'm seeing that Africa is looking more. And I might not even have a possibility to ship my clothes in Africa without it being $200 to ship it. You know what I mean? So I got to start figuring out that part, the business part of, hey, how can I get my stuff in Africa? Do I need to have a store there?
Yeah.
You know, that can make it easier. But now I need to start thinking of that because I definitely see that Africa's rocking with me. Africa is showing me the love that I wanted to see from my community.
And that's good. That's
you
good
know what
to
I mean?
know, man, knowing that even the brand itself and the message, you know what I'm saying, has a strong connection to it.
Exactly. So yeah, like in here 3 years, I'm not gonna be printing anymore. You know, I'm gonna try to train kids that want to get out of the streets and, you know, focus on stuff while learning with my stuff. They're gonna be able to do their own thing. Like, hey, you finish your orders, work on your own brand. You know what I mean? You want to stay at the shop, work on your brand. Like, you know already how we do it. You know what I mean? So that's the route I'm trying to go.
So you see your brand, being as far as like pushed through other stores and having its own separate entity as far as like a headquarter type, like.
Definitely. The production center is gonna be in Africa. That's one thing I can tell you.
You got your Prynce clothing stores, but it's also the brand is being pushed through your mall stores, your Macy's, you know, and stuff like that.
And the main goal too is the production center to be in Africa, where everything that's getting made is gonna have the made in Africa on it, right? So that's one of my biggest goals. And for me to do that, I need to step on a continent and actually tell people what are my goals. You know what I mean? And go meet everybody that I can meet. Like that's the way to go. Like as soon as I don't have that made in Africa stamp, I'm not where I'm supposed to be, bro. I'm literally not where I'm supposed to be. You know what I mean?
Man, say, and if that don't make the connection and make the message and everything up to the brand more stronger, right there.
Hey, I made a little sale while we're chopping it up.
hey, I be loving that. I be chopping up on my phone, man. That notification pop that back.
You know what I mean? Yo, it's all love, bro.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna get everything in order, brother. And I'm gonna keep you updated and let you know, and we're gonna go from there.
And yeah, no, before we end as well, bro, I gotta give you your flowers, bro, because at the end of the day, like, you're the person that motivated me on TikTok, man. You might not even know it, but I was looking at your videos. I'm like, God damn it, man. This nigga's actually making me laugh, and he's keeping it in his industry. I'm like, wait a minute. Know what I mean, bro? Like, first day I saw your shit, man, I was like, okay, I'm going to follow him, bro. I'm going to show him love regardless what he does, bro. He's always going to get some flowers from me. Even if I don't know what he's talking about, bro, I'm going to like that shit. I'm going to put fire, bro. Like, literally, I swear to God, bro. And like I always tell my girl, I was like, yo, you know one of those guys that I used to talk to you about on TikTok, man? He wants to do an interview with me. And she's like, shit, for real? Which one? I'm like, yo, T-shirt lost, man. Don't you remember that video that I was kept sharing everywhere? Do you want one? I got a blue one. Bro, I'm going to reshare that one today, too. Like, that one is my go-to video every week, bro. I'm just repost. Because that's what it is, bro.
You have to, man.
You know what I mean?
Man, that's what I always do, man. With all my videos, I just want, bro, I'm trying to make shit relatable, man.
Exactly.
When you see that, guaranteed, if you in my business, you went through it. You went through it. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Bro,
like, that's a video that I can tell you that, yeah, on my Snapchat, I repost that one a lot. A lot, bro. Like, that's, I gotta give you your flowers, bro. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep pushing it. Sky's the limit. You need an embroidery machine as well, because that's just gonna change your life. You know what I mean? So
I was coming.
You know what I mean?
That's why when I seen you had yours, I like,
bro,
my nigga doing this shit in the house.
Bro, like, that's my baby, man. Like, to be honest, that I'm planning to buy another one. Like, you know what I mean? So yeah, no, coming, bro. It was good chopping it up. We need to do this 10 times more. We need to show the world, like, bro, we have something to give to the world, bro. And just us talking about it just like this, with, you know, it's definitely gonna show value to people, man. I can see it. I can see it, bro. You know what I mean?
Guaranteed.
And this might be the video that makes me blow up, because they might hear some shit that they never heard in their life. They might be like, oh shit. Oh
man,
shit.
Bro, I know you was dropping bombs on here, man, bro. I see how we was chopping it up. I know you gave me some shit you ain't gave some motherfuckers.
No, exactly, right? So,
and now the people get to get it.
Thanks to my guy. You know what I mean?
Salute, man. I appreciate you, Prynce, man. I'm gonna link up with you, man, and keep
For
you
sure.
updated and let you know what's good.
For sure, brother. Nothing but love, man.
Man, much success,
Have
my
a
G.
productive day, eh?
For sure.
All right, bro. One.